the sun shining on the right side of my face, the fact I'm in a button down, and I'm back in my office. Yep, that's Monday for you. Happy Monday, everybody! I gotta say it with some enthusiasm, otherwise you guys aren't really going to care for it very much. So, yeah, I'm back home, safe and sound. Which is honestly a really good thing, because if I had stayed up at Cuckoo Lake any longer, I would have gotten completely and utterly rained on, and that would have been bad. And I'm not going to have bad, not on my watch. So, yeah. I actually ended up getting back here around, it was a little afternoon, like 12:15, I guess. And the rest of the day I just relaxed and prepared for the oncoming week of possibly potential and danger and all sorts of crazy other things that could potentially happen this week, but I have no idea, because I have no idea how to predict the future. So, with that said, how about I get into a few things this weekend I actually did in fact forget to talk about. Now, back on Saturday, I mentioned how I ran into another one of the 16 of the left at Wegmans. This is around the time the phone fell in the water, by the way, for those of you who saw that video. What I actually didn't get a chance to say is, I actually joked them saying that we should call ourselves the Wegmans guys. Seriously, I run into this guy in Wegmans a lot. And he's a really sweet guy. In fact, I've actually known him for many, many years. Oh, yes. In fact, I actually met him doing small fry football. Yeah, he's a year older than me, ladies and gentlemen. So, he was obviously at the time bigger and, let's be honest, I will be honest, stronger than I was. But, again, what a difference a year makes. But, eventually he got really big into football. But, when I reveal who the 16 of the left are in about, 54 days from now, oh yeah, I plan videos like that. There's actually quite a few videos that I planned. I'll get into more on that a little bit later. All you gotta know is that this particular guy is really sweet. He's really cool. He has a loving wife. He's a father. And if by chance you are watching the video and you know who you are, just want to say thank you for being awesome. And hopefully I'll see you at Wegmans again. It's the Wegmans in Corning, if anyone's wondering. See, there's actually two Wegmans that are near where I live. There's the one in Corning, the one at the very end of Denison Parkway, and one in, I want to say it's in Elmira, but you could easily get to there from Horseheads. To be perfectly honest, I've been to the one in Elmira so few times that I honestly sort of have to look up MapQuest just to remember how to get there. Seriously, this particular Wegmans is relatively out of the way if you don't know what you're doing. But Wegmans is awesome. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea for video, actually, doing a video like entirely in Wegmans. Although I'd probably have to do it like really late at night or whatever, and they're not open 24 hours a day. I don't know. As a good idea as it sounds, a part of it kind of sounds sketchy. I might actually have to work my way into that at some point, but that option is most definitely on the table. And actually, before the weekend began, something really awesome happened. I was doing work for my father, and my uncle Jimmy, who you guys saw in day 147, Part 2, which was the day before Memorial Day. And also works for my dad, who's Buddy, who you also met on day 147, Part 2. Oh yeah, I pay attention to these things, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case. So, that said, sometimes Jimmy's fiance, Megan, who, again, you also met on day 147, Part 2, she was the one where Buddy says she's his financier. I think it was a Seinfeld reference, I believe. But anyway, she'll actually come to visit. Well, I say it comes visit the store, talking, whatever. What I forgot to mention is, believe it or not, the wedding invitations for their wedding, which will be the weekend of October 13th. Yes, the wedding is October 13th. I'm really excited for that wedding, by the way. The wedding invitations came out. And like all wedding invitations, there was the time, the date, where the ceremony is, which, believe it or not, it's actually going to take place in front of a waterfall. That is awesome. I forget. Hang on a second. I actually have the invite right next to me. I forgot to pick it up for a second. Let's see. It's in Dundee, New York. Is that Starsky's part? Starkey's Lookout. Okay, I'll be honest. I can't read that at all. Maybe you guys can. I want to say Starkey Lookout, but that S kind of looks like the letter P. Oh, wait, you know what? That is the letter S. Sorry. So, Starkey's Lookout in Dundee, which is going to be in front of a waterfall. That's going to be awesome. And the reception is going to be at the Radisson Hotel, which is about 20 minutes away. And the only fast way to get there is a one-lane. Suffice to say, after the ceremony, I'm going to get the heck back into my car and get to the Radisson, because nothing is more awesome than food at the reception. And believe it or not, from what I heard, their tasting for the reception was quite successful. I'm really looking forward to that, ladies and gentlemen. Actually making my mouth water just thinking about it. I'll get breakfast after this. Anyway, so like all invitations, there is the RSVP, which, for those of you who don't know, stands for Répondez, s'il vous plaît. Yes, it's French. And believe it or not, as I actually had to run a quick errand for my Aunt Kathy, who you also met on day 147, Part 2. As such, she's leaving and I'm driving away. I actually rolled down my window and yelled out to her, "Is it an RSVP if I tell you I'm going to be at the wedding right away?" And she says, you don't have to mail the card. You can just give it to Jimmy at your earliest convenience. But yeah, long story short, I was the first person to RSVP for the wedding. Woo! First. That is awesome. And I can't wait to go. I'm going to have a good time there. And now I just realized that I have the potential of getting a +1, and as of right now, I don't have a +1. I really should probably work on that, ladies and gentlemen, shouldn't I? So, yeah. I got a wedding to look forward to, and well, you guys already saw a couple days ago I looked nice enough for it, so there's always that. Although, I have thought about maybe putting on some weight back. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But it's just sort of hard for me to realize because I don't think, a part of me doesn't think that if I never lost any weight at all, I don't think I ever would have made these videos. And I don't know what would happen if I were to put it back on now. You know, why don't you guys decide for me? If I should put on some weight back, and if I would still look good enough for, videos and such. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Because if you've been watching long enough, I'm sure you probably care enough to know about my well-being. I mean, my well-being would have to be good in order to make these videos, period. So, that has to be true, right? So, yeah. Let me guys know what you all think. I really would love to hear your opinion. Because I ultimately want to look nice for not only the wedding, but I also have my 10-year high school reunion coming up, as well as my 5-year college reunion coming up. And with all that going on, I want to make sure that whatever I do, I look my absolute best for. So, let me guys know what I should do. I'd love to hear your feedback. Because if you value me, because I get the feeling, how do I say this? If you guys love me making videos, no matter what happens, I'm sure you guys are going to keep watching anyway. Plus, apparently, according to Saturday, you guys love seeing me in any kind of pain, discomfort, misery, frightened, or anything else that can be fun for you, but not for me. So with that said, please like, favorite, share, and hit that subscribe button. I could really use that support on YouTube. I'm humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy today. I'm hopeful we all have a wonderful day today. And remember, if any of you guys ever want to talk or chat, I'll always be here to lend an ear, and I'll always have your back, and that's no bull. And speaking of bull, it goes in today's episode of Competitive Pokemon Gaming. Take care, everybody.